What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to be unboxing and reviewing the mini Titans that we have gotten, the Hollow Earth crystal figures. And now, at first I thought if the camera would focus a little bit, there it goes. Right here, these 3 question marks, I kind of thought that meant we were going to get some mystery Titans in the packs, but apparently that is not the case. These are the only ones we've gotten, so that was kind of misplaced right here, I guess. But on the side we get the poster of Godzilla and Kong. Sorry, I pointed at the wrong ones. Godzilla x Kong, the New Empire. Other side, same thing, but we just get right here. And we got right here Hollow Earth crystals. Back is nothing there but some texture, it looks like. On the bottom, there is nothing. So let's go on and see what we end up getting. Now, I am going to, let me aim the camera down some. There we go, so y'all can see. I am going to pick one of each color and see what we go and get. Now, Grant, I can already see what this one is because of where the head and the arms are right here. So I know what's in this one already, it looks like. Oh yeah, before I forget, does this one have a good, nope. One of these had like a good one on, here we go, right here. So if you do not see these in your store, there's the barcode if you want to take it to the store and see if they can help you find them. So I already got this one out. So we got our one red, purple. Now I'm going to pick this one for the blue. And we're going to go with this one. You know what? Let's change that to this one so it's not like just, for some reason I just wanted to do that. Let's go and move that out the way. Bring these right here. Now I like how these are in crystals. Something that you could like keep them in and everything. That's kind of neat. Instead of just being in plastic or cardboard container that you just throw away. Now right here I have my X-Acto knife. Alright, get that out the way. Now these are just on, it seems like, are these on sleeves, I wonder? Or is there tape? Oh, didn't mean that to happen. I thought these were just on little sleeves that just pops on and off. Apparently, oh, never mind. It's just a certain way you gotta hold it. As there are these little notches right here, and I did not notice that. So, there's something says on the inside. Right here. I wonder if that's on all of them. Now, I've seen somewhere someone said that there's a number thing that you just take a flashlight, and here's a number right here. If y'all can see that, I was told that if you take a light and just aim at the right spot, you can see what number it is if you want to get them. But we can already tell what this one is, and I'm thinking this is Kong right here. So let's see if I can get it open. I'm opening it from the right. There it goes. And yep, there he is. There is Kong. Right here. And if you want to know what the number is, it's C or letter. So we got Kong. Now, there's a cut point right here. Is this on? Nope, there is no articulation. I kind of thought that because how his arm has that little slip. I wonder why they have this empty space. They could at least had something right there. Because this doesn't even close into that. So we're going to take him out. close that up. Put the crystal right there. Put Kong right here so we know which one he went with. Next up, we're going to try with the red one. Now, it helps when you know there's a little groove right here. And they also do have some damages on the crystals. I noticed that on that one. I just didn't point it out. But the best way that I found to get these out is to just squeeze it. And like I said earlier, for Shimu, just look at the top and there is where you can see the hands and the feet, the hand and the head, my bad. Because it shows on both sides. And I am right, that was Shimu. Right here. Gonna set her down, or him. I'm not sure yet because everybody keeps saying different genders. I mean, to me, it's a giant titan. There shouldn't be no real argument over that. But we'll have to wait for the film to come out for us to actually know. So we're gonna set her right here. Next, we're gonna go with the orange. Or no, you know what? Let's go with the blue because we start with purple, red, then we'll go blue and orange. How about that? Alright, let's see what we got here. Now, I'm looking at the back. I'm sad to say this, but this might be a repaint of Kong. Yep, we got another Kong. So, do not just go up and just grab any color. You will end up with the same. And was his still a C? Yes, that one says C4, C2 or C41. All right. There's C. Now I'm confused. Does this says C2 and this side says C1? 1C and 2C. So I'm not sure what to go off on that. If y'all do that light trick to see which one you get. So let's see if orange will be our lucky number to get us something, or will I have to choose a different one? I'll move that out the way. So far, this one looks different, but if I turn it, I can see what we got. We actually got a different one, and that is Godzilla, because how he looks right here, you can tell. Give it a little squeeze, and it will just pop open, and there he is, the king of the monsters in his evolved form. Now, they could gave us like the original look, like they did with the Playmates. I mean, not the Playmates. I'm sorry, the 6-inch figures. We got the original Godzilla, or yeah, the original one before the evolved stage. So they could have gave us that too. But I guess we might get another wave of that. So Godzilla was an orange. So we did not get Scar King in the first round. So since Scar King was the blue, let me try. I'm going to try the other blue and see if this might give us something else. I'm going to try this one. If I don't get it, I'm going to just do it off camera because I don't want the video to be too long for y'all. So let's go on and look. And yes, we did. We actually got Scar King in this one. So I shouldn't have changed my pick of the... No, did I change it for the blue or was it the orange one? I'm not sure which one I changed it, but we can look right here and we can see Scar King because his the bone whip and his arm is in a different position. So let's go and get him out of his blue crystal. Still loving. Yep, there we go. Yep, and then he falls. But first we got to look at this. So you got, what is this? I can't even get that to come up. 2D or 1D. So I guess when they do that to trick you with the things, go and close that and put that right beside Shimu's to show what we got right here. Now, I'm sorry at the angle, I got a different tripod. I will get another one where we can see them flat, right, and a. It's all right. I've moved the camera down, so we got a little bit more forwards look at the Titans. Now, Kong, I am going to just use the one that we opened up first, and that was in the purple one. So the blue crystal Kong will go to the sides, as that will be just the same figure. So since Kong was the first one we opened, let's go and check him out. Now Kong right here does have a really good design going right here. I like how the paint job is done on his chest and on his fur. And on the gauntlet there is some paint going on. Not as much as like the 6-inch figures, but you still, I do like how they did add the texture for like the words on the sides. It would have been nice if these were like articulated, where you can move the arms up and down. Because right here, like y'all can see, this has like those spots where they were in separate molds. So that would have been nice, but I guess they didn't decide to do that. But what I don't understand is, how did Kong lose all of his fur from the Godzilla versus Kong? Before, his fur came up to right here, and now he lost it all the way through his abs. That's a good question, but we're going to move on to our next Titan that we opened up, and that was Shimu. Now, Shimu, being the largest out of all of them, does look really nice. We don't have like the Princessa. I'm not even, I know I didn't say that word right, but that kind of see-through crystals like the 6-inch has. But this is still really nice, and I like how she looks right here. Does not look as bad. It's like in her little curvature right here, does not look as bad as the 6-inch. Since the 6-inch had more of a downwards, like that almost. But yes, I do like how she looks right here. Got a crystal tail, the 4 points. Oh. But yeah, I kind of wish we could have had like some mouth open, or the neck could have went up and down or something, or tail wag. But we're going to put her to the side. Now we got Godzilla. That was the third open. Now, right here, I know I'm probably not the only one that's probably said this, but he got a little bit of something going on the head. Like, the rest of the figure don't look bad, and they even got like these the spikes or the dorsal plates on the tail looking good. They just don't fan out like on the 6-inch, but they're more upwards right here. They still got that aggravating elbow spike that I despise because it's in the wrong spot, but I'll try and get over that. Other than that, I like how he looks. They could have did better on the head though. It just looks like he had an anvil fall on his head like in the old cartoons and made his head flat. But other than that, he looks alright. The paint detail is not different than the other one from the 6-inch figure. Instead, the one that I got because I got that blue one. But other than that, everything looks kind of cool. And his plates on his back is not see-through either. Now, this is the 5th one we opened, and that is Scar King. And no, his belt is whip does not come off. It looks like that it would because it's a separate mold. But that means that if you take this off, it'll probably have like an indent or something going on under it. But right here is why I wish these had like movable parts, because that arm up in the air just staying up there just it looks good and it looks not. I just noticed looking at him on the top of his head, there's a little notch right here on his head right here. If you can see that little notch where my thumb is pointing. So that means his head or face was a separate mold that they just took and put on there, or it's just how the molding way went. Not too sure, but other than that, I kind of do like how he looks. Got his white on his spots on his forearms, his chest, his face, his feet. The rest of him's like a reddish color, reddish orange. So he looks pretty good. The only thing is they didn't give him his blue eyes. They just put little red dots if the camera can catch it. But you can see those are just little red dots instead of like blue dots. They got his teeth. So yeah, I kind of like how he looks right here. And the crystal. Alright, before I forget, let's get some size comparison done. Now, granted, these are minifigures, and they are in like the 2-inch or 1.5-inch area, just like what we gotten before from Playmates with the Godzilla versus Kong figures. Now, right here I have Godzilla. To size him up with his evolved version, and I'm guessing because he's in this leaning pose, this one is taller. Now, granted, I just realized this when I just putting them beside each other. His arms are shorter. I thought this one was supposed to have longer arms. And if the camera would go back focus. Now, granted, there is a good way to fix that, and also this smushed in head. Now, if you have two of these, I only have one, sadly, so I can't really do this at the moment. But if you take the arms of this one, swap it with this one, just take these arms, put on here, and take the head right here and put on here, and that will make it a lot better. Just add the forearm spike, and there you go. Sadly, I cannot do that because this is the only one I have, and I'm not messing this one up at the moment. So these two do size kind of good. So you can see the legs are longer. Oh, I didn't mean to knock him down. So we're going to stand that beside each other. We're just going to pull Kong here and size him up with his self. Now, one thing I did realize before I get to this, if you look at this Kong, I don't know why the camera wants to keep going out of focus on me, but if you take this glove off, the beast glove off, this looks like the same Kong that you see in King Kong and King Kong Lives. Because how the face is and everything, the chest and ab area, everything looks like that Kong. And even the color, this dark brown fur, about matches it. So, I mean, if you could get a version of this without the beast glove on, you use it for that. But, sad to say, but his fur is not the right color, and his face is kind of not the same on it. But this Kong is slightly taller than this one, as you can see. It's just a hair or so larger and taller. Let's see, if I put him behind there, it's a little bit wider. It seems that the camera's getting at the shoulders are slightly larger. But also, like I said earlier, with this hair loss right here, just look right here. He has all the hair, his stomach hair right here instead like up towards the chest. This one's got it like right here. So I wonder, is that just because of age? Or that somehow it got burned off? I'm not sure. It could be from age and everything. But we'll have to wait and see. But these also do size good with like Behemoth, Skullcrawler. Now this one they do not size well with. This works better with the 6-inch figures. But there was mention of there was supposed to have been a Titan size Hellhawk and the Warbat. So all these 4 figures do size well with these ones. And as you can see, Scar King has his whip. What do you think that whip came from? Oh, it fell because it was trying to escape from him. It was like, he ain't making me into no whip or belt. That's why his hand's up. He's like, get back here. But no, these actually do size pretty good with each other. Now I wonder, is that head? Nope, the head does not fit, but I think that is the right jaw. It's just right here, for some reason they gave it a tiny head when its head was actually the same length as Kong's head. When you watch the movie and it's like wrapped around, the head of the Warbat is the same length as Kong's head is. But we're going to move on these out the way. And back. Crystals look pretty good and on them own. So I wonder, before we get off. Okay, this one was Scar King. I know these pop off. So if we take these out without breaking them, and just take the character and put on the inside, see how well this will work. And there we go. Scar King is frozen in place. Now I might actually leave these like this or open the other ones and do this with them. I don't know for a fact, but I'm thinking Shimu is going to end up freezing Scar King if they get her mind back under control. This is how Scar King's going to meet his end. Or Shimu is just going to leave it to Godzilla or Kong for his fate, and she's just going to walk away. I don't know, but it kind of does look kind of neat in there. I wonder if we put water in this, how would that look? Just put some water in it and just close it up with them. Would it make it more look like ice? But this looks kind of neat right here. But I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I'm sorry that it was a long one, but I wanted to at least review these and unbox them and just see how that looked. So let's go and get him out. Or you know what, we're going to leave him in there. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will hopefully see everybody next time.